Hello everybody and welcome to episode 18 of my Bosporan Kingdom campaign Let's Play for Imperator Rome, the 1.2 Cicero update. Now we left off in the last episode after just defending against Sinope and their allies Cappadocia, Paphlagonia and Iberia. They all kind of jumped on me together in order to grab the territory here at Macedonia, but we did not falter, we did not give in. We deployed our navies and our troops on the hills and the forests of Macedonia, and we actually managed to defend and grab a little bit of extra territory. We took 2 territories here, and we also took the capital city of Sinope itself and another adjacent territory on the coastline to supply it with some food. So we did okay, considering that we were extremely low on manpower, and we had a few naysayers out there saying just give in right from the beginning. But we held our ground, but it has left us economically strangled. We have absolutely nothing left after we lost our general and we had to ransom him back for almost 2 grand. And then our manpower has been shot significantly because of all the battles as well. So this episode is really going to be focusing internally, trying to rebuild that and get our manpower and our cities and everything back in order. So it's going to be hopefully a peaceful episode. I'm not looking to have any wars in this one. So if we just catch up on some things that I've done in between the episodes. We took a little look at Tafros, our capital city, and we could see that it was severely overpopulated and they were very unhappy as a result. And they still are to an extent, and I'm going to be looking to do stuff about that during this episode. However, I moved about 50 slaves out of it. I moved them to the newly found city of Carson. So now there's 29 slaves here, 30 pops in total. And then I also moved them up to the other newly found city of Higres, which has just taken on a bunch of extra slaves too. So the good thing with these cities are now they're super overpopulated for slaves, and those guys are now going to promote into freemen and to citizens over time at a rate of about 10% per month, which means essentially, give or take a year, you get a new freeman out of them each time. So it's a slow process, but there it is. Now, if we build some academies and things like that, it might go just a tad faster, but not that much faster, really. I've also decided to found another city over here at Kulor. So, actually, what's this place called? Maeotia Minoris. Doesn't actually have a city in it, so this is going to be the first one up here. And hopefully that will kind of attract some pops and things and grow as well. So we're going to be trying to do that every now and then. In almost every province I have, I want about 3 to 4 cities, and then we'll redirect the food in order to make sure that they grow okay. Now, some of you may remember that we also had 2 kids in the last episode. Our current rulers, Philip II and Zozimi Kasaki, both had kids. Well, obviously they had kids together, but they had twins, Leostratus and Spartacus. And I'm going to put up a vote, and it's going to be in the channel cards right now. So on this video, up in the top right corner, there should be a little eye icon if you hover over it, or if you press it on your phone or whatever it might be. And there's going to be a vote for these 2 kids. And the vote is going to be for which one do we send off adventuring. Okay, we're going to send off one of them adventuring, which means that essentially they leave our country for a while. They could die. They might become mercenaries of another army, and they might fight some battles and gain some martial and then come back triumphant. We'll have to see. And we'll follow along with that. I've actually never done it in 1.2, so it should be interesting to follow how that goes. And you guys have the deciding vote on who we send. But maybe don't vote yet. You can, of course, change your vote at the end. But vote on maybe the one as they develop and grow up. We're going to see maybe which one will be more suited to doing that. This kid, for instance, Spartacus, is on 0 martial, whereas this one's on 2. They're both only a year old, and amazingly, this guy actually has 6 finesse, and he's only 1 year old. So I'm interested to see, how that's going to play out and see what you guys decide to send, or who you guys decide to send. Now, apart from that, the very last thing is I've decided to start building up some libraries in the capitals and the different cities up here. There's nowhere left to colonize right now. And I think that's pretty much everything. So we're just going to let time play. I've sorted the food situation down here. We imported fish, so food should be going up now at the turn of the next month. I'm going to let time play pretty quickly, although I just wanted to keep an eye on how these barbarians are treating us up here. It looks like my ally Getia, my tribal vassal, are struggling to deal with them. For some reason, they're just going in one by one here. I'm sure they'll take care of it. Oh, I don't know, actually. It seems like these guys might blitz us. So to prevent them coming into me, it'd be nice if we just paid our armies really quickly and we just went over and made sure that that's not really going to be a problem for us. Alright, so we've got Persian local power of Heniokia, our vassal. They're all looking for wild game. We'll give it to our vassal. Keep him happy. The other thing, last thing I meant to mention, forgot to mention, is with Paphlagonia, I'm actually claiming their territory right now. So that's not going to get done for quite a while. It's 8% of the way up at the moment. We're in a truce, so they can't attack us anyway. But it's good to have claims on these places because, I don't know, it's just when you go to war, you can get more if you've got multiple claims. In the peace deals, you can only fight for one claim at a time. But when you're getting peace deal, if you want to grab some more territory, if you've already got a claim on it, it's cheaper in the war score to do so. Or at least it gives you less aggressive expansion, I think. One or the other. So it's just good to have those claims planned out in ahead of time, in advance. So I've learned from my Egypt campaign that you should basically just always have claims on the go for places that you know you're going to expand to. Don't ever give them any breathing room of not having claims. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going then. Tribal Chief Mancari offers friendship. So the lead of Sarmatia wants to be friends with our guy. How many friend slots do we have? We have another one, so yeah, okay. No risk of civil war, although we do have some disloyalty. It looks like this guy, who's pretty old, is disloyal. This guy is also disloyal. And then we have... Oh, shit. The guy leading the navy is actually disloyal. Yeah, we don't want that. We could just throw him a bribe for now. He's not that powerful, but he is losing loyalty due to us being a major power and just general tyranny right now. Okay. Not too bad, but obviously we need control of our navy, so let's just bribe him for now. Hopefully he'll stay put, and he won't get too crazy. Bribing him, obviously, is going to give him money, which, you know, could lead to him becoming a bit more powerful. Alright, we're coming in for battle here now. I don't want to be taking... Oh! That's good. It looks like Getia saved us the trouble. I didn't want to take any more manpower losses, so that seems to have worked out pretty well for us. And it looks like they're coming into our territory now. And then heading back. So Getia have taken care of it. That's not a problem anymore. We'll send the Olympians up to Olbia and then over to the capital later. So we're at the moment, manpower-wise, we're lacking 2,500. We're gaining 1,000 a month, so in 2 to 3 months we'll be full. And then we're going to start recruiting our new cavalry army and getting your Paskus on them. So not too long before that's going to happen. We've got the libraries being built up here, so that's still going ahead, which is good. We want to queue up a few more. We haven't built really anything here, so we've got another library queued up. I want 3 libraries in these 2 places. And then, you know, the rest of the space will fill with academies, which will give us more research, and they'll also let Pops promote a bit quicker. And I don't think there's too much else to do. Egypt are still kind of stuck in our territories, it seems, a little bit. They're just walking around, not too sure what their game plan is. They're actually at war right now with Aksum and Cush, and they're getting invaded. They've got tons of armies down here, though, repelling the invasion. So they should be fine. Although there is Cush armies up north. Looks like they've grabbed mercenaries, but they're in exile, so not a big deal. Alright, I'm going to hit the fast forward button. We're going to go as fast as we can. Pillaged. A group of soldiers belonging to the army, commanded by Artemidorus Carson, our level 13 general, has, while stationed on peaceful deployment, abandoned or absconded in order to pillage the nearby city of Trapezius. Oh shit, isn't that like these guys? We don't own Trapezius, right? Oh no, we do. We own Trapezius? Oh right, Trapezius themselves only own a little territory. What is more concerning is that Artemidorus is refusing to punish his legions, citing their extreme loyalty as a reason. We are left in a disagreeable position of having to choose between forcing our general to crucify his own soldiers or appearing weak and soft. We can't help but feel that Artemidorus knows exactly what he's doing. So it must be decimation. We'll lose 2,000 manpower or 1,600. Trapezius is going to get... Either way, it's going to become looted and gain unrest and negative population growth. So the option is whether or not we're going to let this guy take a disloyalty hit of 20 and lose manpower. Or we could say, look, it's okay. We don't want to anger him. He'll gain loyalty, but we'll lose popularity. I think that's a better solution. We'll lose a little popularity. We'll get it back, though. I don't like the idea of that. You know, generally, I wouldn't want to do it. But we're just hurting for manpower too much right now. So we don't want to be killing 1,600 men. We can stop paying for the army now that that they took out the barbarians, so that's okay. Alright, more libraries are finished. So hopefully that means now... Yeah, so slave pops are going to be growing here, but at least we've got a decent amount of citizens. That's not going to really change. Olympic Games, who do we want to send? A rival of the researcher or a researcher? No, I'll send the rival. Okay, all good. We're up to 60% stability. 6,000 manpower now. Once we get to about 10, we can raise that cavalry for your Paskin. We'll raise it up at Tafros. And like I said, I think I'll be naming it after your Paskus cavalry as well. Olympic Games concluded. Better looks next time. So we just got that popularity back immediately. Paphlagonia's claim is on 50%. Egypt's opinion with us is growing, and so is Cotinia's. I just wanted to be safe with Cotinia, make sure nothing bad happened with them, so I increased the opinion there. Looking around the world, it looks like Rome has expanded further into Gaul. And they seem quite thick. Carthage are expanding a lot right now, and they're actually at war with Rome, so we'll have to see who gets who. Again, it's very cool. The trade-off, it always seems to be Rome seems to take up territory over here, Carthage seem to be taking territory down here, so interesting to see how that all shakes out. Keep an eye on it. We could also raise our own popularity. We don't really need to. Let's check the babies. So 2263 for Leostratus. And 1620 for Spartacus Spartacid. Now, someone had asked me to check on the Diadochi and their bloodlines, I guess. There's unique traits for the Diadochi in this game, where they have something called the blood of the Lagidae and the blood of whatever, Antigonus. So let's see. Yeah, so Demetrius IV Antigonid, leader of Phrygia, has blood of Antigonus, so that's still going. Down here, this guy actually doesn't, even though he's named Lagid, he actually doesn't have blood of the Lagidae, for whatever reason. I'd have to trace it back and see really how that happened. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It would take me a long time to figure out why, but for some reason that family line seemed to have ended. And then who else was there? It would have been Thrace. Thrace have come back, but I don't know if they have it anymore. No, they don't seem to have anything. And then Macedon. Blood of Antipatros. So they do have their one still. So essentially it just gives them a different trait, you know, and it kind of passes on. Oh, they actually have two. Blood of Argides as well. Oh, that's kind of cool. Didn't realize that. So that's going to give them an increase to legitimacy as well as a reduction in aggressive expansion if they're the ruler. Oh, cool. So pretty big effects. Nothing else. You can actually do things, you know, to manipulate. If you get loyalty down low enough, you could eventually take someone who has that bloodline and maybe get them into a position of rulership. Don't know if I'm a big fan of the idea of bloodlines in the game. I'm not really into that whole thing in general. But there you go. For the one person who's asking to see it, there you go. The coming of the city of Kulor. Nice. So this is up here. Brand new city. 16 slave pops. We want to get them up to... I want to build some libraries here. We'll just build 3 libraries for now. Going to build some academies to accommodate that one, and we're going to build some academies to accommodate this one. Okay, now we're making pretty nice amount of money. We're up to 1,000 gold, so that's pretty good. And we can now afford to get our cavalry that we wanted. So let's have a look. Recruit cohorts. So we wanted at least 6 horse archers. 6, and then 6 light cav. They actually take 2 different horse resources, for those who don't know. Light cav just takes regular cavalry, and horse archers can only be recruited with steppe cavalry. And steppe cavalry is kind of a rare resource in the game. You know, obviously it only really comes from up around here. There we go. So it might be kind of hard to see, but the kind of fainty beigey kind of color. So I guess it's actually, it goes pretty far south. So steppe horses you can get all the way down here. But yeah, so you won't really get it anywhere in Europe, in mainland Europe, I suppose, or anywhere south around this area. But all in the east and the north, it seems to be quite common. But they're a really powerful unit, as we've seen. I might get even more than just 6 this time, because supply has generally increased across the board. We might go with 7 or 8 for each side. Touched by Hermes. Higres, our new city, has seen a huge influx of traders and travelers from far and wide recently. One of our advisors jokingly suggests we have been blessed by Hermes himself. Might have been a joke, but paying our dues to the god might be a good idea nonetheless. It could only be a boost in long-term business, right? So we could take the money and they get local tax 20%, or we could spend money to say a thanks to Hermes and we get national tax and omen duration. I'll do that because national tax for 10 years of 5%, we have buffs to tax already in our government. Well, not really buffs to tax, but slave output, and that's where tax comes from. So yeah, that's pretty good. We'll pay that little bit of money and hopefully get more in the long term. Alright, so the cavalry's almost ready. Let's move them here. Send them into Tafros. Get your Paskus on the job. And put him back in charge of the cavalry. I'm hoping one day maybe he sees revenge against Paphlagonia for being held prisoner like that. Oh yeah, I saw this before. He's actually not eligible for command because now he's a foreign citizen. He wasn't always. So I don't get why that happened. But we can just make him one. I don't know why it's doing that. How do we do that? We just have to find him, right? Let me just organize by age. Actually, I'll organize by marshal. He had a huge amount. There he is. So yeah, so we'll go grant citizenship status. So this allows him to have the job and gives him more loyalty. I don't know why maybe because he went to another nation, he lost his citizenship or something. I'm not too sure. But either way, we'll give it back to him, obviously. Sitting there being disgraced within our nation. Alright, there we go. So, Cleanthes Dedatian Paskus. Did I say it right? With his 12 cohorts. So I'm going to get him 2 more light cav, 2 more archers. And that doesn't affect the speed of it or anything. They're all cav in the end. So, we could be exporting some iron, which would give us heavy infantry discipline 5%. Ah, yes. So we have acquired iron, and we have the ability now to build up heavy infantry, which we will be doing soon. As we prepare for a war against Phrygia, of course. They did lay claim in the last episode to Rhodop, but it doesn't look like they've decided to go to war anytime soon. So we'll see how that kind of all pans out. We could lower the aggressive expansion. Don't really want to do that. Freeman happiness again for more... Yes, this is a good, interesting point. Depending on how happy our freemen are, is really whether or not we should do that. Our freemen do seem to be middle of the road kind of happiness. So yeah, we'll give them the happiness benefit. And that should improve the output of them and our manpower as a whole. Okay, cool. It feels good, man. So let's get this renamed. I can't pause it. I'm hitting space, but it wasn't pausing. Because I was typing, I think. The Gallic regional power of Bohemia is folded. Okay, yeah, so Cotinia basically threatened war against someone and got a territory without fighting. Hey, it looks like Subcarpathia has actually done some colonization. Finally, it's starting to happen. It's taken a long time to get there. Okay, so this is your Paskus cavalry. No longer is it Kasaki's cavalry. But they're kind of in the spirit of Kasaki's cavalry, for sure. What I want to do, just as well, for my own sake, is do that. And that way, it is now organized by unit type. Alright, cool. All looking good. Like I said, it's going to be a chill episode. We now have a claim on the Paphlagonia Inferior. Good. We can pop another claim on Phrygia, I think would be a nice idea. So let's do here. So if you want to see what we have claimed, we've claimed this kind of stripy territory here. We actually can't see what we've claimed on Paphlagonia for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because we're at truce with them. But whatever. So food in Inferior is growing, which is good. Nice. That's getting better. Stability. Could we give it a hit? We could. Let's give it a hit. Military experience. We're not quite at 100. We're dipping down a bit, obviously, because we're not drilling the armies. So the income is kind of getting a bit lower. And looks like we have a raid going on up north. Let's get the cavalry on the job. It's really annoying when they do that because they could actually end up killing a pop. In these low pop areas, you know, you get hit 1 or 2 times and you might even lose the colonization. The statue of Philippus II, Spartacid. The people of Trapezius have raised a large statue of our esteemed ruler, Philippus. Though the statue is lacking in certain important areas, it would not be taken well if we were to rip it down. If we leave the statue up, let us hope it does not get too well known, as it could be somewhat of an insult to the monarch. So he's got a little bit of a... Seems like he has a little tiny weenie. Possibly. So we're grateful for this honor. We'll lose a little bit of popularity. People are like, well... Or we could say, look, it looks nothing like us, take it down. This place already had local unrest recently, so we'll take the hit. It's fine, it's beautiful, it looks great. Egypt have made someone fold as well, some of their territory. Go, go, go. Oh, actually, my ally Sarmatia managed to take care of them for me. Awesome. And this is really cool because Kasaki's cavalry actually or well, your Paskus cavalry actually has full supply the whole way up and back, which is nice. Newly able to colonize this area. Let's go. There we go. Any more colonization? There's one here. And there's one here. Oh my god, the speed. Cool, like I said, we are bleeding north, which is great. Soon we're going to have to use my political influence to address the policies that we've got around the place. Okay, it looks like we have sort of sorted out the population overflow crisis that was going on here. They're happier now at least, which is good. And the free men are growing here. So excellent. Everything's going to plan. We're now gaining 1195. That's our highest ever pops or manpower per month. And we've got a lot of money. So let's start spending this money. So what I want to do is going to be a little bit labor intensive, but like I said, it's a slower up. We can basically do this. We can go construct settlement building and go barracks. Barracks can build everywhere, so we can see what's lacking, right? We don't have anything in 2 places down here. So here's one place. This has fish. I'm going to build a farm on that. And then over here, also could have livestock. We'll build a farm there. So then we need to do this again and see, okay, where else now? So somewhere over here, there's loads of places over here that hasn't been built on. So again, fish. We'll build a farm. Wild game. Anywhere with wild game or kind of resources that I don't want to exploit too much, we're just going to build barracks so I can increase the free men population of our global nation, I guess. So fish. If it's fish, stone, or something that we can put a mine on, then I'll do that. But if it's food, we'll have farms. Steppe horses, for instance, that is a good export, but I'm okay. We're fine. So there's actually a tribal settlement here, which I'm going to get rid of. And then out here is another tribal settlement. We'll get rid of that. And another barracks. So the other one we could be doing is, you know, legation, which is migration speed and assimilation. But we're good for culture. And I don't really feel like we need to be growing those areas specifically too much now that we're developing new cities. So that's all well and good. Okay, we still have 1,000 gold, so let's keep going. That's all of those ones built up now. Now we've got the new ones up here. So these ones, because they are just being colonized, it would kind of make sense to have legation, I guess. And the culture probably as well. Yeah, so legation up here is probably a decent idea. So let's do that. Although, what do we have? These are steppe horses and hemp. Okay, good. This place is on its own. Let's do the same with this one. Let's do the same with this one. And then these ones will just go with something like, I guess, legation across the board. Sorry, I know this is like an ineffective way of doing it. I could be using the macro builder. But just in case we come across something like this, food, I want to switch to farms. Whereas in the macro builder, you can't check. I guess we could have trade goods on, but I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so now that's all of our money. So we just built a huge amount of stuff. A lot of farming settlements and a lot of provincial legation. So that should I guess be good. Civil war in 41 months. We'll have to see why that is in a sec. We've got a Kasaki here. He's 9 zeal. Let's pop him on improving our legitimacy. So what's the deal? So there's some disloyal people that have a decent amount of power. This guy has 17 power. He's almost dead though. I'm going to ride that one out. He's going to die before the civil war would happen. This guy has a lot of power as well. Where did he get all his power from? Oh, he's a governor. His governorship size is quite big. Wow, he's a very powerful governor. We'll just bribe him away. That's fine. So that gets rid of the civil war, and that, you know, he's not losing so much loyalty that this is really going to be an issue. Okay, trade routes with Thrace. A question of competence. After weeks of nervous looks and smirks at court, the whispers circling the palace have finally reached the ears of the Basilisk. Seems that someone has been spreading rumors. The damage has been done. Now all to look at the Basilisk and how we'll deal with the situation. They may have a point. Wow, we can't even do anything about it. Okay. How's our 2 kids? Alright, they're 5 years old each now. They're still in growing up phase until they reach 12. I'm happy to see that both of them seem to have a lot of skill points in different skills, and they're very young. One of them slightly smaller than the other. So let's have a look at Leostratus first, the primary heir. So he's on 4, 2, 8, and 5. And then he is ambitious. So that's going to give him a little bit of that extra martial finesse charisma. His brother, Spartacus, is narrow-minded. But that does actually increase his finesse, but it lowers the technology speed if he becomes the ruler. He is 1831. Alright. Nothing too crazy. They haven't had any more kids yet. She's not pregnant or anything. We're gonna send Philip to the capital right now. The cavalry can swap over. War! Uh-oh, shit. Phrygia has declared war on us. Hang on. Phrygia has declared war upon us. Bosporan Kingdom, Egypt, Subcarpathia, and Zargadava will rally to defend us in the war. Fuck, man. Well, their navy is sitting right there. I was supposed to build up the navy, actually. I forgot to. I don't know if we could do anything. Our commander is great. It's tempting to just rush out and see what happens. Although they're... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. We'll wait till we get our morale up and choose our battles carefully. So, Egypt. I'm going to give you military access. Okay? I want you to help me out this time. Phrygia are looking to take Rhodop. Rhodop actually doesn't have much in the way of forts. We've got one fort here. And they're probably going to be crossing into this area. So if they want to get off the boats, if they do hop on their boats and cross, we can engage them here. If they want to cross the river, so let's get mobilized. So Archias is second. Send him down here. The cavalry can head down, or this is Philip actually, and then the cavalry can come down as well, obviously. And then we had an army up here, which we're going to... We want to build some heavy infantry and send it up to join that army. I'll just build all of that heavy infantry and move it up, and we'll disperse it into some of the armies when we can. It'd be nice to actually put it in Philip's army now, thinking about it. Where's Philip? Philip is here. He's got too much light infantry for his own good. So let's create a new unit. Let's move some of that light infantry over. Right, and they can join this guy over here, who will protect the capital if something goes wrong. And I'm hoping our allies do as well. This is going to be a really, really tough one. I'm going to slow down time, actually. It's been going quite fast. So, Phrygia, for those who don't know, and may have not been fully following along, are absolutely huge. They've got 246 cohorts, 450,000 manpower. There is no way we can beat them. There's only a question of whether or not Egypt can kind of hinder them enough, or maybe we can take some of the coastline here after some time. They still haven't moved their fleet, so I'm very tempted to jump on that once we get our morale back. Although they're getting their morale back, so it would be a tough one. We've 2 command on them, you know, so that's a little bit of a benefit. There is mercenary pirates here, which would add to our ships, 29 extra ships. I think we'll do that. 10 military experience, 2 gold every month. That will help us out. And then we'll combine those 2 together kind of when we go out for battle. Alright, we're paying for everything else. The heavy infantry is now done. And then with this guy I want to separate out some of the men. So what I'm going to do again actually is just we're going to raise another batch of heavy infantry. And that would probably be it for a while. So we're down to 10,000 manpower. We're gaining 1,000 a month. Don't see their armies anywhere just yet. I'm just going to be constantly taking this one kind of slowly and being careful. Alright, let's create a new unit. We want to get rid of some of that light infantry. So that's 5,000. Let's just send them all the way back up here. And then we'll need 5 of these to join Archias. Cool. Alright. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Phrygia is thick. Phrygia is not to be trifled with. And the Nesiotic League, I think, joined them, do they? Oh, no, they don't. That's only if we attack them. So, Egypt are currently in exile and walking the wrong way, I would say. Who else is at war with Egypt? Just Phrygia now. That's good. Are Egypt leading the war? No, they're not. Okay. siege ability, recruit speed, starting experience. That would have been good to get a second ago, but oh well. We'll just leave this for a while. I need to build up some money, just in case we get some bad events or something. You never know. Okay, so we've got a few units of heavy infantry merged in now. Your Paskus cavalry is coming south. Olympians are coming south. Oh, I just remembered. We have the army over here. Carson's 4th Thrace. He's actually a very good army as well. Or, sorry, a very good general. He's on level 13. We need to get him over. I wonder, do Phrygia have the access to go through people like... No, not really. Interestingly as well, they've got this little sliver of territory. So we might send... If we win this naval battle, we'll send the boats over to grab this little area. Because that'd be nice to get that. Okay, 22,000. We have 6... This is such a mess of an army. There's not that much in it. Let's get a couple extra light cav. Yeah. And that's the most we'll go up to. Okay. So these guys can merge up. Philip the Proud. Hubris might have brought the downfall of many legendary heroes of old. Philip II Spartacid, however, seems to have missed out on those stories. He's proud. Which means, oh no, it's a bad thing? Oh, damn. I guess I can see why. Good if you're a ruler for your tribute income. That goes up. I wonder, does that affect income of manpower? Probably not. The guy died while having it away. Alright. Still no sign of them yet. No sign just yet. So we're okay for now. This war might go on for a while. Alright, our fleet is ready to go. So here we go. This will be a big one. If we win this... If we don't win this, we're going to be in trouble fleet-wise. But they're not moving their fleet, so I don't know. They do seem bugged out. I thought as soon as they go to war, they would have moved it. They're trying to move it now. Our side might win. Ooh. When are we going to arrive at this battle? 17th in 2 days. Okay, I was going to maybe... I should have increased the maintenance of the fleet even further, but let's just go for it. We've got a really good commander, though. With the mercenary commander. Who got there first, it seems. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, we'll see how it goes. We'll check back on that in a second. That's a shame. I didn't realize. Obviously, the mercenary fleet had lighter ships, so they were quicker. It's similar to how cavalry kind of runs ahead. So that was my bad. I should have made sure that they kind of arrived at the same time. I don't know if you can actually attach units to your own army. I'm guessing you can. I've never really tried it. Attached to unit. They're no friendly. Yeah, I guess that's what I should have been doing. My bad. I'll do that in future. Because I think in the last episode it was the same thing. Over by Trapezius, I was like trying to send them out one by one and get them to line up in terms of their days. I'm pretty sure there's a way of doing that together. Alright, this is our 10 infantry, which is going to meet up with the Olympians in a bit. Your Paskus cavalry is there. How's the fleet battle going? It looks like we're winning, though. We do have way heavier ships in the battle. We've got 12 megapolyremes. They've only got 2. We've got 14 octares. They've only got 1. They have a lot of light ships, pretty much on par with us. So hopefully our heavy ones will just start punching through the middle. I have designed them to be in the center of the battle, I think, as they come in. So they should smash, and they're on frontal assault, which is good for that as well. All right, good. Well, the war score is going up for us, which is nice. I kind of would feel bad if they never fielded anything at us, if it was just kind of bugged out or something, or if it was a mistake. Hey, we're victorious. We won the naval battle. So in total, we lost 8 ships while they lost 81. Finlinus Timarkid earned 0.42 or 4.2 popularity. Holy crap. So let me see if I can attach to unit. Yeah, I don't think you can. There are no friendly units. I think it's only friendly units from other nations, not your own, which is kind of stupid. Okay. Job done. So I'm guessing they're going to be going this way. And probably just docking. Actually, yeah, they're just going to be docking. So we're going to head up to Carson and jump him over to this little territory here. Make sure we get that. This guy's actually taking attrition. That's my bad. He doesn't even have the supply for that one area. 26 is too much. Maybe let's remove some of the archers. Send them off. And that will help the supply in this area a bit. Heavy infantry counts for more supply. We're victorious. Holy crap, we actually finished off their fleet. I didn't think that would happen. They lost 74 ships. That's it. Their whole fleet's been destroyed. 0 ships in the Phrygian navy. Wow. And we have 169 now. So we can say thanks very much to Markid. You did great, but we don't need you anymore now. Just stay where you are. Let's disband you. See you later. You did great. That didn't even cost anything to disband. That's weird. Dude, this battle's going to be easy. We'll just see some death stacks coming across soon. Okay, a new war. Bithynia just declared war on us. Bosporan, Egypt, Subcarpathia are going to help fight. It looks like our navy jumped on theirs at the exact same time as as soon as they went hostile. They lost 3 ships. Nothing crazy, but I just had to check that. So, okay. Dude, and another war. Pontus. Oh my days. What the hell? 3 of them just went to war with me. We're now at war with Bithynia, Pontus, and Phrygia. Holy crap. Oh god. Alright, so Pontus only have 29. Who's their allies? Sinope, Paphlagonia, and Cappadocia, which we do have a truce with. So they shouldn't be joining. They should not be joining. So this should be just between me and the Pont. But Bithynia, what an opportunistic fight this is going to be. I guess let's get in there and start sieging. And we'll keep the cavalry nearby just so they can come in and help if they need to. Wow, even this cavalry is just slightly over that attrition amount. This is why I didn't want to buff them up too much more than that. Alright, wow. We're in a now multi-front... Well, not really multi-front. It is still southern front, but it's 3 wars. We're in 3 wars. So we got to be careful with all this now. There's a lot going on. So I think the first... Hey, another son has been born. The babe has been named Hagisandros. A younger brother for the 2 twins. That, oh my god, Leostratus is 8. 8 martial and 8 charisma. And then his brother is 2-8-4-1, so 8 finesse. He'd make a great governor. And he would make a great commander or maybe great orator of some sort. Remember guys, you guys decide who we send away. We could send away the one with the little amount of martial and maybe he'll come back a beast. I don't know. So what I'd like to do is get iron up and running up here. To the point where we get 2 lots of it. So this is going to be a little bit microwave, but I think it's worth doing to get our heavy infantry powerful. So we're going to stop sending iron to Subcarpathia. So that's going to free up 1 lot of it. And then we had the iron resource here, wasn't it? Here. So now we need to move 5 more pops here, I think. I think so. We're going to be waiting for this number to turn to a 2. Doesn't really matter where we bring them from. Let's bring them from the surplus of wood. Wow, we're up to 20 and we still don't have it. How much do we need for an extra surplus? Every 10. Okay, just 1 more. Alright, I didn't realize. There we go. Okay, so now with that, we can go up to the capital. We have 1 free route. So let's get rid of the wild game. I don't think we need that. Oh, we don't. We're not taking in wild game. What are we taking? This is actually produced locally. Cloth. What is cloth giving us? Local tax. Let's... What about salt? That's giving us... Army reduction cost. Ooh, these are pretty good, actually. Manpower 10%. Pop promotion speed. Okay, we'll get rid of livestock, even though it's probably helping the food situation. Okay, so iron. Yes, please. Iron. Yes, please. Alright, so now we have a capital surplus giving us 10% heavy infantry discipline globally. So that means all of our infantry are now fighting better. Okay, we have a 32 stack coming in over there. Don't know if I should go for them or go down here. I'll go for them. It's going to be a while before the Olympians get there. Okay, so that's 10 heavy infantry waiting for Philip to kind of join up with that, and then we'll sort out the army after the fact. So where's the navy? It's still on its way. Okay, good. I know I'm taking my time with this, but it's important to be careful. We're facing a lot of enemy troops. We've got to be really careful. Denied legitimacy. Word has reached us that Archias the Hellenic Spartacid has been spreading dangerous rhetoric that calls into question Philip II Spartacid's right to rule. That's interesting. They both are Spartacids. Challenging Philip II on grounds of birth, efficacy, and morality, Archias could cause widespread dissent if these claims are not dealt with. We'll lose, so I could ignore his wild claims, publicly repudiate his lies. He's getting old. He's low loyalty though, and we need him for the battle, so we're going to have to take the legitimacy hit. That's your Paskus cavalry, okay. What are we coming up against? Just light infantry. Dude, I swear your Paskus cavalry could just run rings around them on their own. We're not going to get into that just yet. We're going to bring up this guy, though. Yeah. This would be the right thing to do, I think. We are taking a little bit of attrition, though, now. Seems like it's so much attrition. 1,300 just from being on these two provinces. Hang on, stay where you are. This could be interesting. They're moving towards us right now for a battle. There's no battle indicator. Okay, now there is. 17th of August is when they get here. We need to wait till they movement lock. Okay, then we'll force march, send that guy in. Hell, we could even just for safety send this guy in case this one then joins up. And you can start force marching down as well, why not? Alright, here we go. We should win this. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. War with Colchis now. This is getting crazy. Why are they all jumping on me suddenly? Jesus Christ. Who's in that one? Just them for now. What about the Pontus War? Anyone else? Cappadocia did join them. Damn it. Oh my god, they're all piling on. This is crazy. 4 wars? We're gonna do it. We are going to do it. Alright, let's check out this battle. So, the cavalry's in first, or on the fight first. When does he arrive? 21st of August. 2 more days. Boom. How do you like that? 10 heavy infantry coming to join the fight as well. I can't believe they're all jumping on me like this. The betrayals. The opportunism. I mean, it makes sense, but damn. So now if we have a look at who we're at war with. It's all of that. It's so much. Really wish I could mobilize my vassals. My tribal vassals. Can't you do anything? Can't you help me? Why don't you become a goddamn, like, normal empire so I can at least integrate you then? Alright. The 12k is lacking a commander. That's not a big deal though. Holy crap, they are losing huge amounts of men. 15,000. Oh, they stopped. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Lycurgus Kasaki died. He was the Hierophant, so the religious guy. Alright, let's get Andromenes Urpasca. Alright, so that battle is won. We want Archias now to... and the cavalry. So Archias go first. Cavalry can just go catch up. Don't know who really is going to arrive first. Cavalry arrived first, but everyone else is in now as well. You know what? We might just put a new commander on this and make this like a sieging army or something. What are we at for manpower? Yeah, let's do it. We have anti-al... No, I'm not going to do it. It's tempting, but I really want to put something better on Philip. Alright, so that's 2 big battles won. Now, they've only got a fort here, which would give us all of this territory, and a fort here, which would give us a big chunk as well. So we just need to jump on these 2 forts now and hold. So Archius is going to run to... I think this is the safer one to go for first. Philip, we're going to... And then the cavalry will send to back him up, right? So cavalry can come down somewhere like here and just always stay ready to kind of back him up. They're producing cavalry here, so we'll stop that happening. So the Olympians are here. We're joining them with 12,000 heavy infantry in a second. Okay, merge these up, and then we'll decide... What's this? Anabasis. Oh, we can increase some loyalty there. No, we're not going to do that. We can split these out, right? So we don't want everyone here, so let's just do that, that, and that, and that. Okay, so heavy infantry first, light infantry, archers, cav, just for us to kind of see where they're sorted. So this is obviously way too much. This is a lot of heavy infantry, so let's go 1, 2, 3. We don't need those. Some of the light infantry, 1, 2, 3. Some of the... that, 2, 3. Cool, so this is like another army that we could maybe stock up at some point. So that's 18k. This 18k now is going to come down and start sieging the fort here at Byzantion. Lacking on the cavalry department, I would say. Let's switch this to heavy infantry in the center and cavalry on the flanks. Good. This is doesn't make any sense. Who has more maneuverability? The horse archers. Okay then. So they should go at on the flanks. Great. So maneuverability is basically like how many they can reach at one point in the battle. So they can fight up to 5, I think, down the line on the 2 lines. So there's a ship here with 25,000 men on it. Dude, get your navy out right now. All right, we should jump on that navy. That's a Colchis navy right there. If we could just follow them and obliterate them, then all those men will die, which would be good. Man, this is a crazy like fight. Look at them getting mercenaries. Scum, Cappadocia. Good luck getting there. All the way, they have to go all the way south to get there. All right, anything else? So this army is going to merge with this one, and then we could probably do something with them. Let's get them to merge at Tafros at this point. And then we have the 9k over here, which we could probably get to do something. We'll give them some cavalry. Let's give them another archer, another heavy infantry, another light infantry, and then 4 units of cav. And if we stay out of real bad attrition zones, we should keep the manpower okay, I'm hoping. So we're now sieging. We need to jump on this before... Well, yeah, this cavalry's after getting created. There's nothing really we can do about that. At least we can stop it from further creation now in a sec. So we're victorious over by the navy. And we have to give chase. We're going to be a little slower with our heavy ships, but we just need to see... Oh, they're coming back. We were victorious. We killed 1,000, so a fresh recruit we killed. It is so hard to tell what's going on here, but it looks like we're going to jump on 28k, which is there. There's another 28k here, which are building up. There's really not much I can do about that, other than just build to this army and jump on them when we get a chance. We can bring the cavalry around, though, to help. It's dangerous stuff. I'm going to slow down time a bit. We need to watch so many different places at once. They're going into dock here, which is going to offload the troops. So it looks like we're not going to get those troops like I'd hoped. They are faster than us after all, which is fair enough. But what we can do is we can capture... Oh, we can't capture the port because the troops are actually on it. So it looks like they seemingly have access with Trapezius, because it looks like they're going to walk straight through. Trapezius is a guarantee of them. Okay. Yeah, my guess is they're just going to walk through. Okay, fair enough. We're going to dock and just heal up a bit. Some of our ships have been damaged. We've lost a lot of our heavy ships, actually. Okay, so let's send the cavalry this way. We're going to need them to force march to get over there. And this battle is still going on. So this is a new battle here, but I'm worried now. Yeah, this 30,000 are going to join. That's why we need the cavalry down here immediately. I need these guys to run down immediately. I don't know if Philip can hold out in this battle. They're very low morale, but they have such huge numbers that eventually that might not even matter, you know? Especially with a 10-star general about to join them now. Yeah, just now they got another 10-star. Cavalry's on the way, though. Your Paskus cavalry is rushing around to get here. They're heavily outnumbered, but they're holding really, really well. Because these guys just have no morale to cope with this type of battle right now. Yeah, it looks like we've got him. And then we just jump. If we just sit here, that means every time... And we need to get this fort then, essentially. Okay, you stay where you are. You stay where you are. This is going to be oh, my Siri turned on for some reason. Academies Kasaki. Another Kasaki, man. They're all over the place. Be nice to get a Tripas guard, but no. Gonna go with this guy. The first Stratus. Well, where were they raised? They were basically raised here at Anchialos in the region of Hemimontus. Alright, let's call them Hemimontus. What are they then? They're gonna be the 5th. No idea how to spell that. Man, I wanted this to be a nice peaceful episode, and look what's happened. So much for building up internally. Hang on a sec, they're actually running a different way. I dare say that'd be quite the feat, even for the great Tirmarchid's mercenaries. Mercenaries. They're probably going to head down to Lysimachia, I'm guessing. Cavalry's wiping out the single units that are located around the place, which is good. We got to keep stepping on them to stop them producing units all the time. 56k, can you believe it? Alright, lack of commander. We're down to 6,000 manpower now, in need of 9,000. We're just going to stay here and keep defending. I can run the clock on all of these battles. Right now we have lost, I didn't even check it, but we have lost Sinope due to Pontus. And is that what they were looking to take? That is what they're looking to take. So that's going to be a tough one to not lose that. Alright, but generally speaking, this is going pretty well. Luckily, we just haven't seen Phrygia, right? That's the big, scary one. Oh, it looks like Egypt are probably dealing with them. Yeah, they are. Egypt are down here. What is that? 57,000 scattered Phrygians around the place as well. That's good. So they're largely distracted by my big ally. That was the goal of getting Egypt as the ally. It looks like the Nesiotic League did join the war as well. Right. Come on now. Who's leading this battle? Archius, dude, come on. You have to win this siege. Just lock it down. And this siege as well. Hang on. Siege tower. Siege ability 5%. Let's go. It's going to give them extra siege engineering skill, I think. So we very much need to stay... Oh, yes, you beautiful, beautiful man. He did it. So they can only run here. So you have to jump on them. And the cavalry will come in right behind you, dude. Oh, that's not the cavalry. This is the cavalry. You guys can chill. Just got to tie down the Bithynians and piece them out. And then just focus on the Phrygians. Gonna kill them on the peninsula, on the isthmus. I can't believe he finished the siege just when we needed him to. Excellent. Archius, what a man. Look at this, the drilling that's going on now. Okay, you're locked in, which is good. You know what? You just go all the way. You might be needed. You might be needed. 70,000, and we're coming in with 35,000 right now. The cavalry and Archius is second, so what could we be doing? I'm happy with that tactic. Who's going to be leading the battle is the question. They're both level... Archius is 10, so he's going to be leading the battle, so I think generally you're going to want to have your thing on bottleneck, I guess? I don't know if that's how it works. It means his cavalry won't be that effective, but it means the rest will be, because he'll be in command of the overall, you know, everything. Awesome. Okay, good. It's a tough fight. You need to get those numbers in. Come on, Archius, get there. There you go. Bringing in more now as well. Let me just check that there's nothing else going on anywhere else. So they're capturing this fort. I'm going to let them keep doing that because they're going to keep taking attrition just for a little while longer. We have to jump on them soon though. You don't want them getting that fort. Alright, the 5th Hemimontus is coming in under command of Atialcidas Kasaki. And he'll finish them off. He'll put the nail in the coffin. Olympic Games, who do we want to send? The uncle of the Admiral of Baruka's Trident. And he's the head of the Kozuka family. Sure. He's a very old man, but we'll send him anyway. Tough fight to win, just because of the numbers. They have so many numbers, but we've lowered the morale so much that it's not much of a threat. Just 3 cavalry in the way of us now. Good. Excellent. Alright, you gotta turn around and keep firing back until we finish them off. The next siege is almost over. Let's jump on this one now. At the turn of the next month, they'll take a little bit more attrition, then we'll hop on them. With Carson. There we go. Let's go now. Our terrain will be on the hills. What's their... very importantly, I haven't checked. Dude, they've got like really bad tech, so we should be fine against Colchis. They're only on level 3 tech. What are we? We're like 7 or something. We're 6. Actually, yeah, it's not that good, but it's double what they have. Still haven't caught wind of Phrygia yet, which is nice. We might even be able to just grab some territories up here if we're quick. And peace out with the coastline that we need. Alright. They're actually heading somewhere else. Oh, these guys don't have enough to capture. Alright, we're going to hopefully put these guys in the ground. We keep going back to where they're retreating to, but not wiping them yet. Boom, 19,000. See you later. 6,000. See you later as well. 2 battles. Battles being won all across the empire. The Cappadocians are almost here. These guys actually managed to fight despite having nearly no morale. We need to keep chasing them until they don't have any left. They're heading to Kaipsela, so up here. And these guys will just help capture the final bit of territory. Cool. All right. 28% on this fort now, which is good. Oh, shit. Looks like we're going to lose this battle. When's this going to happen? 4 days' time. Now, we can just pull back to here and heal up, so it's not that bad. So as soon as we get an opportunity to do that, we will. We might win it. I mean, maybe. No. Okay, let's just pull back there. We're safe on that fort for now. Okay, no morale. Oh, nice. Stack wipe, 34,000. See you later. Thanks for playing. Get the fuck out of my empire. Actually, they're in their territory, but that's what they get for trying to wage war on me like that. Alright, cool. Let's run back to our own territory so we start gaining our manpower back a bit faster. Now, Cappadocia, they're not in the war with Bithynia, right? No. Interestingly, Byblos and Arados, so those are the empires that are down here. So me and Egypt, we're fighting all over the place. This is such a global, well, I suppose, coastal European war right now. It's all over the place. Alright, so we finished those guys off. So now we need to separate here as well. Maybe we'll just head to there and there. Just so we can gather some of our strength back. White peace is imminent. Dude, I'm obviously going to be taking territory from the Bosporan Kingdom. You think I'm just going to let them walk away? Just finish the siege. The sacking of Byzantium. Let the looting be gentle. Let the men roam freely. Bithynian freeman in Byzantium is killed. Or none shall hide. He gains popularity, he also gains money, and we gain money, and people become loyal to us. You know what? None shall hide. They waged this war while we were weak. ultimate insult. And we're going to hop across and finish them off. Even though we don't need to do that. Doing it anyway. And that's Bithynia done. We should be able to piece out of them then when we've got everything. Alright, we even captured their little general there. Excellent. So these territories will auto-cap, which is good. Our fleet, which we don't even really need to be paying for, we've had it docked for so long, are going to have to come over and bring the troops back over here, and we're going to have a repeat of what we did in the last episode, which is defending this territory. Now, we've got a good amount of money. Don't want to ignore what's going on elsewhere in the Empire, so actually we'll do that after we piece them out. We'll decide what we need to do, spend money where we need to, and get things back in order. This one unit, I keep forgetting, which one does it need to go into? Into these guys. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay, we've done it. So Bithynia have been completely covered. And they say, no, no, no. Would they say yes, yes, yes? We're close to that one. We could just let this war tick on for a while, because essentially it's the war with Bibulus down here that's going on. And, damn, it looks like they're actually doing well. But I feel like we have the war... Well, we don't have any war goal, but if we leave it for long enough, it might just tick up to the point where we can... Because months at war is another modifier that kind of contributes to it. Anyway, we've crossed, so let's get into the Phrygian territory here. Why not? Let's grab what we want against Phrygia, actually. Yeah, we've got the time to do it. Let's do it. And then this army can head up to Archianos, or whatever it's called, and get on the boats, maybe, and go across. And we still have the army up here, chilling. Just defending in case any fleet came up there. Although we took out the Phrygian navy, so we don't really have anything to worry about. So I might drop these guys off down here. They will help down here, yeah. That's the thing to do. Even though they're largely light infantry, they will help, though. Okay, so hopefully everyone is able to follow this. I know I'm jumping around a lot. There's a lot of names, a lot of commanders and things going on. But our 4 wars, 3 of them are going very well. We're just losing against Pontus because I haven't tried to actually take that back yet. But I don't need to give in yet. That can't be enforced on us for quite a while, I don't think. Local tensions between 2 different cities. Tensions have grown between the Bosporan colonists and locals in Kisco. The locals claim that our settlers are rejecting local traditions. Support Bosporan interests. They'll convert one Scythian tribesman to Bosporan, yep. Although the unrest... No, the unrest wouldn't be worth it. Would actually. I don't know. It's a tough one, actually. We'll go with the other one. I don't want to suffer too much unrest because it'll slow down conversions. Need to get that manpower back up. We're in need of 30,000 men. Oh shit, the Phrygians are here, man. The Phrygians are here. Get back across. Oh, the Bithynians are raising mercenaries. And who is this? An Asiatic League on their fleets. Okay. Might not be as easy as I thought unless we piece out soon with Bithynia, but we need to get that territory. I mean, come on, it's obvious that we deserve that. I don't care necessarily about this little piece. We can get that at some other point. That would be great to get both, but to get both, you're looking for a huge, way more demands. We're only 7 short in that. Like, if we even just got rid of this. Oh wow, we can't even do it if we get rid of those 2? Oh, we can if we get rid of Lysemikia. But I don't want to do that just yet. Not just yet. Not unless things look really bad. They don't look bad yet. We can sit on this fort and hold. If anyone wants to come across. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm going to actually hop over here. Stop those mercenaries. Those Bithynian mercenaries hopping here. It's kind of dangerous though because we might not be able to get back. I should allow, by the way... Allow attachment. Yes, we have. Good, because the Zargadava armies are on us as well. So we have... It's hard to tell. 29,000. Okay. Let them do their thing. Fleet's almost up north. Able to pick up the boys and head south because this is looking dangerous down here. Looks like they'll have about 30,000 when all's said and done. What else could we get? Cohort recruit spree. Aggressive expansion impact. Yeah, let's get that. Because we're about to get some territories. Looks like they're unsure. They will fight us together, actually, if they both join. So this might be suicide sitting here. What are we up to now? 83? I don't think that's really changing that much. Oh, it is. It is going up. We're only 2 away now. We just need to hold out for 2 more kind of war score to get all of this Bithynian territory. We won't get this city, but we'll get everything else. If we could just hold out for that. We just have to wait like 2 more months. I don't know if we can manage it, but maybe we can. There's the Colchis Navy there. So we've arrived. These guys are on the boats. Let's go. Drop the boys off down this way. Like, I have these armies here. Obviously, I could send them in, but just don't know if it's worth it. How's Egypt doing? What's the losses like? So Egypt... Oh my god. Egypt have lost a lot, man. They've lost 60... This is the war against Phrygia. I haven't even fought them. And they've lost 61,000. And Phrygia's only lost 22,000. That being said... Phrygia did lose their entire navy. So that's good. That was me who did that. Not Egypt. Egypt haven't been doing very well. Well, they still haven't come across yet. I don't know really what they're waiting for. If they even start to move, we'll just force march, I think, and try to get away. Oh, they're actually moving here now. That's kind of interesting. If they lock, we'll move over. Yep. Okay, let's go. Because I think we'll fight them once they're on their own terrain. Even if it's occupied by me, the mercenaries will activate. Yeah. Got him. Although the cavalry got him first. Okay, that should finish them off. Actually, well, let's just check now. Can we get it? We are... Oh, no, we can't. Damn it! Byblos must be taking some territories or something. Yeah, their navy just won a battle. God damn. I'm hoping this stack wipe here should grant us the win. Oh, you were joking. Come on, we're 5 away. Just 5 little points away. We'll have to send the navy down towards Byblos. Maybe do some capturing or something. City captures. Alright, let's fall back. It's interesting that Phrygia just aren't engaging me. I don't know why. We're gaining our manpower back, albeit a bit slowly, but the other armies are kind of gaining it back. Alright, let's hop on these guys. Hopefully we win. Push them away from this territory. This is Colchis, of course. Question is, actually, could I just peace out with them at this point? White peace. No. Rejection. Okay. Well. Nothing I can do about that. Not yet. Another 16k mercenaries moving across. The Phrygian army is left. Are visible, are where we can see, so we don't have to worry about them. Oh, yes, we can get it. We can do it. I'm so tempted to go for the whole thing. How much is it for that? Only 3 more. Oh, it's tempting. Take out Bithynia completely. Let's just see how it goes. I'm greedy. Give me a break. How's the kids, by the way? We haven't looked at them in a while. 8 years old, Leo Stratus. He's watching his father, hearing back from the front line how all's going. And he's got 8 martial, 8 finesse. He's still looking to grow up. And his brother Spartacus. He's now gotten 3 martials. He's gained some martial for himself. Not bad. And he's got his little younger brother, Hagen Sandros, 2201 at the moment, but he's only 1 year old. Oh my god. Oh, the battle. I totally forgot to watch it. Oh my god, it's super close. We've got the martial on them, but they've got the tactics. The discipline is even. They're rocking heavy infantry. We've got the flank on them. Come on. We've got a little bit of flank. So essentially, like, we've got just that little bit of flank on the edges that I'm hoping will turn the tide. They've got some horse archers as well. Although very little left. Come on. We just need a good roll. We rolled 1. Just give me a good roll. Oh, it's not a good roll. Oh shit, someone else is coming into the fight now. Just finish the battle and then get out of there. Because that would reset the... When's he going to arrive? 17th of July and 10th. Alright. We can wait till the 9th and then we have to back out. Oh, we gotta back out. We were so close to winning it. No, fair play. They played it well. Gotta back out. Shit, we lost a lot. 18,000. And that siege is still gonna be going for them. That's the real problem. Is that Iberia? Is that why? Oh, it is Iberia. Where are they coming from? Cole just called in Iberia, Safen, and Atropatene. That's bullshit, man. We just fought Iberia. They should be pieced out. Oh well. Hey, what the hell? I didn't notice they came around. Let's take them out. The siege of Magnana is lost. Oh, fuck. Okay. So the situation here now is we have 2 armies retreating onto this tile. They've captured that fort, so now they're going to go onto the tile themselves. Dude, I have a lot of money. We should have just got mercenaries. Sorry. I should have done that. We're going to arrive. This is very important. We're going to arrive on the 25th of July. Both of our armies will. Their army is going to arrive on the 7th of August. Okay, so we have time to board the ships and leave. Which is what we got to do, unfortunately. If we don't want our armies to get wiped. Wait, it's hard to tell. Oh no, I didn't put them on. Get on. Get on. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna send them over here. We'll do a rotation. Once this battle is over, let me just see before we even engage that. Do we need to? Nope, we don't need to. Alright, great. So that is Bithynia done and dusted. Conquest of Lysimachia, which is here, which is the capital of Thrace. They fall into our troops and is now in our hands. Lysimachia was settled as the capital of Lysimachus, Alexander's only Greek successor. Situated at the Thracian Chersonesus, it has played an important role since its founding, both as a major trade port and as a regional center of administrative power. With the city under our control, our men and advisors wonder how we would treat our old enemy. There have been people asking for us to sack the city to the ground and bring everything valuable back home to Tafros. We could remain unscathed, leave it alone. Only the greatest of artifacts will be taken home to us. Or we could go full mental and take everything of value. And this will also give us something called Lysimachian materials, which means our build time and cost is reduced by 10% for 10 years. We will kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pops. And it'll get some unrest. I'm pretty tempted to do it. Because I always go with the safe option. Wouldn't it be nice to get that chunk of change? We get 2 grand for sacking the city. I'm going to do it. Local unrest 3, local tax negative 50 for 20 years. Take everything at value. The Bithynian elite. Pass judgment on only the important families. That guy's a level 12 orator. That's pretty good. That's level 10. We'll take on just one of the families. Okay, we'll take on the leading family. Kill the rest. We might get use for them at some point. Alright, we did it. Look at that. That is looking clean. Now, that's 1 done. We still have 3 to go. Priority, I would say, at the moment is rushing to Colchis to push them back and white peace out with them. Then maybe pushing back over to Sinope, taking this territory. Or sorry, not Sinope, Pontus. Taking that territory and pushing them back and piecing them out. We also need to get this Phrygian territory and get the Phrygian territories in a line here. Whether or not Phrygia are up here or they're too busy still with Egypt, I have no idea. Nesiotic League are down harassing Egypt. What are Egypt on for cohorts? 170. Kind of low on manpower. Whereas Phrygia, yeah, okay, not looking good. We need to think about that soon and try just white peace out of that or something at some point. It's close to a white peace, not quite yet. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Quite the eventful episode, bogged down in a really big, 4 big wars. Looks like everyone's just trying to take a piece of the pie, take advantage of me, but we knocked one of them out at least, grabbed a huge amount of territory and a huge buff of money. So what we can do with that money now is buy fat stacks of mercenaries, send them in, burn through that money and just try to get the territories off Phrygia, Colchis and whoever else. And they won't be affecting our manpower. So that's the plan. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to vote on the 2 kids, by the way. Leostratus and Spartacus. Yeah, it is. It's Leostratus and Spartacus. Cast your vote who we send adventuring when they come of age. 10 years to go, they'll probably come of age in the next episode. So yeah, so cast your vote now. Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you in the next one.